Boomer's Canadian Club, and joining me today on the show is Aaron Goodvin. Aaron,
Hello, hello.
so great to see you slash hear from you again.
Yes, and always a pleasure to chat with you.
So we've got something exciting that's coming down the pipe for all of our listeners and your fans. You have been super active on social media and doing all kinds of great virtual concerts, but we've kind of got like a private show that people can experience with you. And
Yes,
yeah,
I'm excited. I'm so excited. I've been doing a ton of these types of shows, these virtual live shows, if you will. And it's really funny. Before the pandemic, before COVID, I never did any, like, I very rarely did any like virtual live. I really didn't see the point, and and now it's like I can't live without them. Like
mm,
they've become my new way to connect with people, and using that's been the gift, for me over this whole thing, this whole pandemic thing, is like I've been able to connect with people online. And I started this fan club, and we started doing a bunch of live shows for them, and it's just really turned into this cool loving, giving community of Aaron Goodvin fans and friends. And it feels like I connected more with my fans than I ever have, and that's been kind of the gift for me. So
yeah. So I've been tuning into some of these that, I've been able to, and it sounds like your fans have even kind of um, helped you choose what music you want to record next. About Mexico,
yeah,
one that I know that.
it is one of the coolest things ever. So we have, as part of the fan club, once you become a member of the fan club, you get a song every month from me. So whether that song be like a work tape or a demo, or just the song that I've been working on, or whatever it is, or a song that I just demoed, or something from years before that people haven't heard in a long time. Like, there's just so many different. I've had a lot of followers. I've just been around for a long time, so I've had followers for a long time. So there's even songs that I forget about. They're like, "Hey, why don't you post this one?" I was like, "Oh yeah, that's a good idea." But there's one song in particular called "About Mexico" that didn't make the last record. It was a big. It was Warner Canada loved the song. We partnered the record with Reviver Records, the record V here in Nashville. So that the song "About Mexico" didn't make it on that record, but everybody loved the song. Everybody really thought the song was great. For whatever reason, it didn't work. And so I posted it in FanaJam because I was like, "Oh, this will be cool. I'll get some feedback." And literally, I cannot play a live, show or a live virtual show without playing About Mexico. Like, my fans will get mad at me. And because of that, we were like, "Man, maybe we need to reconsider this song for the next record." So we are recording it. So it'd be really cool. So it's such a cool thing that the fans have really chosen this song. So to have a fan base that is actually dictating what the rest of the world gets to hear is really, really cool, I think. So.
And so for anybody who isn't a part of that fan club just yet, or hasn't experienced that, that's what they can get with this virtual concert, right? An opportunity to hear some stuff that they maybe have never heard before.
Totally. I love to do that anyway. I feel like the best way to bounce new songs off, best way to get a reaction out of songs that you just write or whatever, and whether or not you think it's got legs or it doesn't, or whatever the thing is like being able to bounce it off an audience that, is chilling on their couch listening or whatever. So I definitely do a lot of that. I write songs, every day. So it's, so I never have a shortage of material to run by people. So I like to do that. And then, of course, I love to play, all the songs that have been on the radio and have got my career to the point that it's at now. It's a combination of all those things.
And will people get to see the brand new kitchen for this virtual concert?
Maybe I should set it up in the kitchen, actually. I should, because you're looking at it right now and you think that you're like, Boomer's sitting there going like, "Man, the rest of the world needs to see this kitchen because it is that
It's
nice."
it's stunning. This has been the project of last year,
It's
right?
really beautiful. We love it so much. Keeping it clean is another thing, but that's my job, and I haven't been doing too bad at it. But I'm not. I don't have the attention to detail that my wife has, and I probably never will. So.
Well, that's what's great about all these virtual shows is you never know what you're going to get. A little bit of a surprise as well. So For anybody who's interested, it's super simple. Just head over to our Facebook fan page right now, comment on the link, and you'll see all the details there. And we'll have a winner, well, several winners actually, joining you live in a matter of weeks.
It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait.
And we have to congratulate you on your latest single, because it continues to climb up the charts. And I know this, well, I mean, V, the whole album is super special to you and means a lot to you. But every time you take your time, I know is one that you really wanted to put out there as well. And well, it's in the top 20 right now.
It's crazy. It's so crazy. I think we put this song out in August, which just blows my mind how long, typically in Canada, singles move a lot faster than that. And so there's a tendency to believe, or tendency to think that, like, man, I don't know if people aren't getting it or what the thing is. But what is so cool and what has been so awesome is that our friends like you at radio have stuck with it and said, hey, we love this song and we're going to get it on the airwaves. We just, it might take us some time, but we'll get it on there. And one of my favorite things is I feel like this song, much like it reminds me of Woman in Love in the way that it's slowly climbed, and but once it's in there, people just love it. And it's so much fun for me to play the song live. We wrote this song in 2015, so that's how long it takes, everybody, to get a song on the radio into the top 20. But it's that song has just always been special, and it's a special song for us. When I recorded my second record, it was like the first song we recorded. I was like, this song is getting recorded no matter what, and then we can work on the rest after that. So it's so amazing to see what's happening with it and what continues to happen with it. I love playing it. We love playing it live. We have so much fun, and I just, I hope we can take it to the top.
100%. It's such a good song. So congratulations again on that.
Thank you so much.
Now, speaking of performing live, you have, again, obviously you've been really busy on social, but you've had a chance to play a few kind of smaller setting shows over the last couple weeks, at least, that I've seen, right? How's that been feeling?
Yeah, it's in the, there's a big difference between how the US is dealing with COVID and how Canada is dealing with COVID, which I'm sure you're aware of. But I haven't really done any. I've done one full band show. We did one full band show in Tampa not too long ago to a socially distanced crowd, and it's very weird to be in a bar and have tables set up. It's a different thing, and but the thing is like, I'm just so grateful for whatever opportunity that we get, and I've had one of the things that I'm lucky to be able to do is just to go out and play with my acoustic guitar, which I'm doing tomorrow night at Opryland here in Nashville, and which is an awesome opportunity just to be able to be out there and actually play for people. Got to go to Oklahoma on Saturday. So there's a few like small, like little acoustic gigs that have been coming in. And obviously, at an attempt to get live music back to, where it was before. I think we have a long way to go, but it is nice that it's opening up a little and enough for me to be able to go and play. I mean, without me playing music, it's crazy that I'm still married, because I feel like when I'm on the road and, that's when I operate the best, when I'm being the best human I can be is when I'm out there and I'm getting a reaction from people. That is obviously like my favorite thing to do. It's why I write songs and it's why I make records. So is to do that. So when I'm not getting that, it can be a struggle for me to, I guess, keep telling myself that, I have to keep telling myself it's okay, it's going to be good, we're going to get back. And because without that, that instant gratification of having a crowd in front of you is a big part of my life. So I can't wait to get back to it, but I've made it. We've made it this far. So hopefully we'll continue to go. So.
Yeah. And I know, again, with all the social stuff you've done and the cameos and things like that too, you've really been, face to face with so many fans, and I know they're so grateful for that. And I mean, you've got the time, so I'm assuming that's
exactly.
Why the hell not?
I make the joke all the time. I can't wait to get back on the road so I can get a break.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. It's a little tricky too when you're this accessible, right?
It's like I feel like I'm busier now than I was when we were on the road, which is a crazy thing, but And even though for the most part I'm at home, I have done some rights in person, but for the most part, like being at home and then all having all the pressures of being at home too. It's just constantly there's something going on, and whether it's laundry or a show, it's just like it's nonstop. And I'm typically good when I'm busy though, so it's not that part of it isn't too bad. But yeah, when you're on the road, at least I'm on the road. You can't get to me. So
Yeah. Yeah. So I was wondering what the weirdest Cameo request is that you've gotten.
Oh man. There's been some interesting ones. I'm trying to remember. I haven't done one here in the past couple months, but there's been a few that are let me just look them up here. I think I have them. Most of them that I get are I get a lot of birthdays. Like in which, like, my favorite thing is like when people are like, can you sing happy birthday? And then can you dedicate it to this person? Can you say it's from me? And then can you also play You Are? I'm like, how long is this video gonna be? Can you also play You Are? Because it was our wedding song.
And
or
I'd like
whatever
to
it is.
watch you make lunch. And
Yeah. I had one of the strangest ones that I got was from a which I admire the hustle, don't get me wrong, but I had a songwriter guy like reach out to me and go, hey man, can you make a cameo of my song? And I was like, I'm not entirely sure what you're asking. And I guess what he wanted me to do was like sing his song. So he had lyrics, like he wrote lyrics, but he didn't sing or anything like that. So he sent me a cameo and he's like, sing this and send it back to me. And I was like, well, what does this sound like? It's not like I could just cover a song. I don't know so I literally just made up a melody and played along and sang it. And he was very happy. So
okay, because I was going to say, or are we going to see your face like superimposed on his body soon, and he's going to be like, my new single is out?
It could be happening. Who knows? Yeah, there's been some crazy ones though. I mean, there a lot of I'm trying to remember some of them, but they are, for the most part, people are hey, just sing happy birthday or whatever, and they're gonna freak out. And so it's been a lot of fun.
So have you sang happy birthday too much though? Like, are you at the point where you just like superimpose like happy birthday to Simone?
No, but I like that. No, I've been known to speed it up a little bit. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to, because it's like but no, for the most part, people are pretty cool about it. And if they, if it's a birthday and they just ask me to sing a song, I'll sing a little bit of happy birthday and give them that too. Yeah. So they're usually pretty happy with my cameos.
That's great.